What's good, y'all? Saturday at work. Gotta put that work in, alright? So, there's a big question going around. And the big question is America racist? And when I hear that question, I think like, is America racist? I think like, what does that mean? Like, is America racist to black people? Is America racist to Asians? Is America racist to the Hispanics, to the Mexicans? Like, is America racist to the Muslims? Like, is America racist? So, is America a racist country? So it's like, all right. First of all, I don't have no fancy education. I'm just a plumber. I don't have no fancy education. But what I'm saying is, to a black person, is America a racist country? So my brain will be like, well, can a black person be whatever they want to be in America? My brain to say that, like, racist? Can a black dude be a lawyer? Can a black dude be a fucking a police officer? Can a black dude be a doctor? What can't a black dude be? And in my brain, I'll think like, yo, a black dude could be whatever he wants to be in America. I believe that. Like, if a black dude want to be a pastor, he could be one. I know a pastor. Friend of mine's. Can a black dude be a cop? I know a cop. I know a black doctor. Went to his house to do some work in his house, plumbing. So I'm thinking like, if a black dude could be whatever he wants, is anyone standing in black people's way? Because we know that black women are already, or what they say, so-called, the most educated group in the whole United States of America, right? So, now I'm just saying, like, they're the most educated. All right, great. But black men, can he be whatever he want to be in America? Sure. I believe that. If he works hard enough, he fights for it, I believe he can be whatever he wants. Now, are some people racist? Sure. Hell yeah. Are some Asian racist? Sure. Are some white people racist? Sure. Are some Hispanic people racist? Sure. Are some black people racist against other black people? Sure. When I first came out of plumbing school, Apex Technical, when I went to work at a plumbing company, the whole company, no bullshit, the whole fucking company was all Hispanic people. They spoke, and majority of them, I mean, these motherfuckers spoke English. They came from El Salvador. Some came from Mexico, Colombia. These are the people that I'm working with. I'm in the field. Puerto Ricans, like, all right, because a lot of the Hispanics are pouring into the plumbing field, right? So anyway, so when we was at the work site, the boss spoke English, of course, right? Because majority of the bosses were white, and a few bosses are Greeks, right? So anyway, the Hispanic people on the job site would deliberately speak Spanish soon as the boss left. They all spoke English when the boss was there. Oh, they was all English. Oh, yeah, no problem. Soon as the boss left, they all spoke Spanish. So it was harder for me to learn because they were speaking in Spanish. That probably was racist. I'm just saying. But I don't speak Spanish. So I'm like, damn. But the whole fucking company is all Spanish. So when they talking in measurements and how to do this, everything is in Spanish. So it was taking longer for me to learn. And then what they would do is they would go back to the boss and say, he don't want work. But and I know the boss knew, but what they really was doing was they really didn't want me with them. Is that racist? They didn't want me around because I didn't speak Spanish. They wanted to speak their own native tongue. They wanted to listen to their own music. They wanted to listen to that. I wasn't mad at the tunes. I just was looking at it like, yo. Now I'm saying, I just want to learn. But that ain't what they wanted to do. So I ended up getting fired. Straight up. The boss was like, yo, you know, work is slow. In plumbing, whenever a boss tell you work is slow, you're fired. Period. You're fired. When he say the work is slow, you fired, bro. Oh, we'll call you when work's be back. You're done. So that happened. So, is America racist? What I'm going to say is, if are black men or is the black community over policed? I believe so. I believe the black community is over policed. Is there a lot of crime in the black community? Is there crime in other communities? They don't get over policed. So how? But anyway. So, but I still believe that there's racist people in every race. There's racist people in every race. Every race. There's even, it was even times where I would ask other black people, like, yo, they hiring where you work at? First thing they would say, nah, they ain't hiring where I'm at. How would you know, bro? If you're working. You don't know if they're looking for another employee in the office. So how would you know? That's how they move. And it's been like that. They always tell you, oh, no, they ain't hiring where I'm at. There was when I started working in plumbing, there was a Spanish guy. He was like, yo, he told me straight up and down, yo, I don't like training nobody, because then that person could take my job and the boss could pay him less. I understood. Spanish dude used to send me to the truck. It'd be thousands of parts in the truck. He used to send me to the truck and be like, yo, look for this part. I go to the truck, I'm looking for the part. I find the part. By the time I find the part, get back up there for the parts that I had to get, he'll be like, oh, I don't even need that. The job is done. So that I wouldn't be able to learn. Is that racist? There's people out here that have, in New York City, that have 3-bedroom apartments, and they basing them on their income. Everybody don't get that. Is that racist? There's people out here that pass apartment down to each generation. Is that racist? Like, yo, bro, you just keep it. They keep basing you on your income. Your rent dirt cheap. Everybody else is paying $2,200, but your rent is only fucking $600. Excuse me. Your rent only $600. Is that fair? Is that racist? Like, yo, what the fuck? There's racism. I used to think like, yo, you couldn't be what you wanted to be. I used to think that shit. Like, oh man, I ain't gonna be able to get a job. I had that mentality. I ain't gonna be able to get a job, man. White dudes, man, they don't be hiring. Yo, once I stepped out into the world and was trying to figure it all out, I realized that a white dude that own a company, he don't care. Yo, he don't care. He doesn't care about your race. He cares about you putting in the work. I seen white dudes, and in my head, I was thinking like, yo, a white dude will never fire another white dude. Wrong. I was amazed when I seen that. I was amazed. I seen a white dude get hired on Monday, and he was fired by Wednesday. I was like, wow, a white guy fired another white guy? Couldn't believe it. But when I seen it, I said, hey, what the? Hold on, wait, they'll fire each other. Because they don't care. I seen black dudes come in the plumbing game and be with the boss and rock. I seen Hispanic dudes rock. They rock with the boss for many years. And one company I was at, the boss was helping one of the dudes that came out of prison for doing 7 years. He did 7 years. He came to the boss not knowing anything about plumbing. And now the boss is funding him to get his master's in plumbing so he could become a boss. I seen it happen. I was with my boss one day. He was like, yo, you should start small on creating your own business. My boss, the person I work for, he's a white dude. He said that to me straight up. Yo, you should get your business cards out there. And yeah, you know, start small and start your own company. Yeah, man, you know, put the money that you're making, start putting it towards your own company. My boss said that to me. The guy I work for right now, said that to me. His nephew trained me. He's a white dude. Trained me. Christmas came, gave me gift cards to Red Wing so I could get the 200. You know, the white dudes here, they love wearing $200 and something boots to work. Not $200 and something boots to put on to go to a party. Nah, that ain't how they move. That ain't how they move. They want $250 Red Wing boots and they wear it to work. White dude was looking out for me, teaching me everything about the game. Are some white people racist? Sure. Are some white people not racist? Sure. That's in everything. But is America racist? So now they saying systematic racism. So when I hear systematic racism, I'm like, does that mean that the system is stopping us from becoming what we want to be? Does that mean that the system is not allowing us to live in neighborhoods we want to live in? Because that's what I'm thinking when I hear systematic racism. And remember, I don't have a fancy education. I'm just looking at it like systematic racism. That mean I can't be what I want to be? That mean I can't own a business? That mean I can't climb the ladder as high as I want to? If I read and I study and I focus, I can't make it? That's what I hear when I hear systematic racism. I'm like, what systematic racism? Maybe I'm maybe not that smart. I'm cool with that. I'm just a plumber. I'm cool with that. But if somebody that's more educated than me that could be like, nah, systematic racism work like this, I'll listen. Like, oh, okay, I get that. But for me right now, systematic racism, I'm looking at it like, does that mean I can't live in a rich neighborhood if I create my own business and my business does well? I can't get that house if I fix my credit. I'm working on my credit now. I'm only at a 600. I'm working on it. What the fuck? What do you want from me? I'm working on it. I'm a late bloomer. Do I think I could buy a house in a certain neighborhood? Yes, I do. I believe that. Could I be wrong? Sure. But I believe I could live wherever I financially, if I have the finances and everything is together, the credit, the money, if everything's together, I believe I could get that house. I believe it. Systematic racism, does that mean that black people go to the worst schools? How a lot of questions just come to my head. I mean, black people go to the worst schools? Now, if I had money, large amounts of money, could I put money and get the best tutors for my children? Pay for my kids to go to the best schools? Is that racist if I had the money? Like systematic racism. Maybe I'm not qualified to speak on that. Maybe I'm not. This is just my opinion. There's horrible schools in certain neighborhoods in the black community. Sure. Why are these schools so bad? Is it the politicians? Is that systematic racism? Black people not normally vote for Democrats. Is it them? Is it us? But at the end, is America racist? I might not be qualified to answer that question. I don't know. But what I do know is I got to get back to work on a Saturday, and I'm working tomorrow on a Sunday, and I'm working on a Monday and a Tuesday and a Wednesday. I got to get back to work. Period. Is anyone standing in my way? I don't think so. Just me. So, ain't no need to trip. That's it for the day, boy. Or ain't no need to trip. That's it for the day. I'm done. Yo, everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. I wish the best for everybody. I want everybody to be happy. And always remember, put God first. Put God first. Put God first. Enjoy your day. 1.